successful.
Yes.
So even if she's getting her products, she will still need to get the product. She wants them to be, they must take her address. They need her address. They need her information.
Okay,
So,
it will be clear. Maybe she's there listening. It will be clear.
yeah. So it is not, you don't need to do the business. No. The business, on this platform, you have people who are doing business and you have people who are just consuming their products. But when you are consuming your products, I encourage you sometimes to come on and join the meeting so that you get to understand what you are actually consuming. When you understand what you are consuming and how it works for you, when you start getting the results, nobody is going to tell you to tell a friend who is suffering from something.
That's true.
Nobody is going to tell you. And believe you me, by the time you tell one person that where this thing works for me, can help you, and that person takes a product and the company compensates you, you will be happy. But you were thinking that you don't want to do this. You are not doing, it's not like something, the products sell themselves. You don't need to go out there and be moving on the street because it's not everybody who wants to be a distributor. But the bottom line is because the products are going to work for you, we are saying it with certainty, because the products are going to work for you, you are obviously going to tell somebody, about the products. You are obviously somebody is going to see you and ask you, somebody who knew you, that your friend who has a wound that is not healing. By the time he takes this product for 1 month, people who know her will be asking her what she took. Because it's not only the wound that is going to be healing, her physical appearance too is going to be changing. She will come back to herself. And when people ask you what you took and they saw results on you, when people ask you what you took and then they see results on you, they are obviously going to come in. If they have the same challenge, they are obviously going to take their products. Sure. And when they take their products, the company is still going to compensate you, whether you came in because you wanted to do business or not. As long as you are a living testimony of the product and you get to tell somebody about the product and the person takes it, the company is going to compensate you. So, that is what happens. So sometimes I don't even know what to do.
Ella, can I send you the Zoom link? Oh, you're not free.
I don't know why there are this. I'm trying to put this background and it keeps putting patches on my face. So probably let me just go without a background.
No, it's okay now. Yeah, go without the background.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, let me go without a background because I don't understand what is happening to the, why is making patches on me.
That's it. It's okay now.
So like I was explaining, by the time, I'm going to mute everybody because there's some noise coming from the background. That is, when you want to talk, you unmute yourself, and when you finish talking, you can mute yourself. Now let me mute because there's a lot of noise on the background. Okay, thank you. So like I was explaining that when you take your products and take your products judiciously, and by the time you see those, the results will be so evident that your friends, your families, you know, by the time you start, so many people are doubting Thomas. They would doubt. they would think that some people think that they are just wasting their money. So many people are doubting Thomas. I don't blame them. I don't blame anybody because somebody tell that, oh, I have taken this one, I've taken this one, I think it didn't work. Yeah, technology is advancing every day and people are working every way to improve what had been so that they can get better things that can help us today. And by the time you doubt and say, let me just try, by the time you take 1, 2, 3 packs, you start understanding that, no, this is something, and you start calling. Say, please, how more can I take the products? So that is what happens when somebody has not started taking the products. You just have to encourage them because you know, and you have taken the products, you know. Sometimes it's not always very evident for people who take them just to maintain, because probably they didn't go to the hospital and to do a complete checkup, and they don't have anything disturbing them at the moment. They're just taking for maintenance. Sometimes it's difficult for them to notice, but they still notice because your level of energy increases. Your level of energy increases. If you were that person who gets tired every second, your level of energy increases. But if you are having a health condition and you take this product, you are going to see a significant change in your life that nobody is going to ask you to recommend a product to somebody. You will be telling somebody look at you and say, hey, my friend, why are you looking like that? What happened to you? You look transformed. And you'll be like, yeah, I look transformed. This is what is happening to me. If you were down on Sunday, there was a testimony of this girl who had leukemia and had been paralyzed for about 2 years, and she was unable to walk. They had done everything in the hospital, from one hospital to the other, When they put her on our products, you know, sometimes people, they just doubt. But when the parents are desperate, they're still gonna say, no, let me just try. When they put her on our products, you saw her, she was the one testifying. Her condition was so bad that somebody just came her to visit her and put it on Facebook and say people should pray for her because she's undergoing pain. It's a young girl. I think she's 20. She's undergoing pain, and that person put it on Facebook. That was in Zambia.
Amber, unmute yourself.
I know that I'm muted, my dear. I wanted to say something behind you.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. Mm-hmm. So, this children distort my thoughts. so just a benevolent, somebody that she doesn't know that guy, and it's a guy who's almost about her age, who just came to her and he said he didn't have anything to do. He only prayed and said, let me put it on Facebook and just put your condition on Facebook and let people pray for you. When they put that condition on Facebook in Zambia, one phytoscience member saw it and contacted the family. They did everything. The family had done everything they could do. They had spent all money. They had sold everything and they didn't have money, but they had to still do something. When they contacted the family was like, well, we'll keep trying till the last end. And behold, they put her on phytoscience. On Sunday, the video we saw, she was the one who walked and sat down and did her testimony. She's the one who gave her testimony. So when these products work like that, and tell me that you have been down for 2 years and your neighbor, your friends, your relatives, they knew that that was your position. They knew that you had gone to all the hospitals in the world, and all of a sudden, some product that is just not worth the amount of money that you have spent comes in and it gives you back your life. You are a testimony to the products. The products have sold them, so you don't need to tell anybody. Soon your neighbors' friends and your neighbors' children or your auntie cousins, they'll start calling you to ask you, what was that thing that you took that helped you out of your situation? And you tell them the moment they get the product, the company is going to compensate you for telling them that this is what I took. So sometimes don't bother about going out there to do the business. That's not what is required of you. What is required of you is take your products and be healthy. The rest will flow. But put your name in the system, because if you don't put your name in the system, you're going to buy the products more expensive. Nobody is going to give you products at a company price. In fact, the products are not even existent because they don't give us products to sell. We don't sell products. We don't do buy and sell them. Your products are delivered from the company. So we don't sell products. So if your name, if the company does not see who is doing the order, then you don't have products. Unless you want me to order my products and come and sell them to you, I'm not going to sell to you at the price that I ordered. So you don't have to spend any extra dime if you put your name. It's just to get your products and to secure you, because tomorrow you don't know who. There are so many internationally. There are so many top distributors who started taking this product just for themselves, and they never wanted to promote it. Our crown president, who has earned over $1.8 million from phytoscience, came in as a consumer. She had never done a multi-level marketing. She had never thought about it. She was an engineer in the motor industry. So she didn't even know what they were talking about. To her, it didn't make any sense. She was taking it for her own. Somebody had to convince her over a year, convince her to take it to treat herself, because she had acne on her face, seriously. She had gone to all the dermatologists, and she's like, I got money, I've seen the highest dermatologists in the land, and I don't have results. What are you telling me that is going to help me? And the guy kept saying, please just get it and try. That's how she got her small pack and started taking. She started seeing the results. She got a bigger pack. She started seeing results. Every day she sees improvement. She said, oh, if this thing can help me for so many years, all my life I've had this low self, though I was working money, I had a good position, I had this low self-esteem because of the way that my face was. And this thing is taking me out of that situation and placing hope back on my face and smiles on my face and giving me back the confidence, my confidence. I'm going to tell people about this product. 9 months down the lane, she resigned from her job. And today she is the greatest world promoter of phytoscience. So there are so many leaders like that who came in just for their products. And the wonders of the products pushed them to distribute. So please, if you're listening and you want to take your products, just give your information, collect your products, take your products. Join the meeting once in a while to understand what is happening, because they come up with testimonies, they come up with diagnoses. Doctors come up once in a while to explain how you can take your products. We come sometimes, we lecture and you learn one thing or the other. You learn what you are supposed to eat and what you are not supposed to eat, because you are embarking on a wellness journey. When you embark on a wellness journey, is a combination of everything. It's a whole. So they say wellness is not the absence of disease. Wellness is a situation, a state where everything is fine. It's not just the absence of disease. You might be here with me, like you understand that just 20% of the world's population disease have attained the level of diseases. So the other 80%, or let me say the other 70%, 75%, yeah, 75%, all of them are not well, but they have not attained diseases. So wellness is not about disease, it's about a state of complete physical and mental wellness. Complete physical and mental wellness means you are not stressed, you sleep well at night the way you're supposed to sleep, you eat healthy, you exercise a little bit like you're supposed to do on a daily basis. You know, you don't have depression, you don't have nerves, anxiety. Those are mental. Physically, you are fine. You don't have any challenge or any, no pain anywhere. That is a state of complete mental and physical wellness. And when you become a member of phytoscience, it's because you have realized that something has to be done. You have realized that the situation or the world, you have realized that the world in which we live in today and the realities of today's world, they force you to concentrate, to do something extraordinary to bring yourself to that wellness state. And it can only be done by you. It cannot be done by medical doctors. It can only be done by you. And so when you join this journey, it is a journey of wellness. So when you join the meeting, sometimes it's not just for you to come and listen about phytoscience went up and phytoscience went down. No, it is about learning everything, adapting, changing your lifestyle, and you see yourself drifting towards a state of complete wellness. That's it. So don't think about, oh, I don't want to. Yeah, you're not doing it. Just give your products. The company just expects you to give us information about who is taking, so they know who is taking their products. Simply because the company has insured everybody who is taking these products. And there is an insurance policy of over $1 million to cover anybody who is taking our products. So why would you want to take the products and not be covered by the insurance? Take our products, cover yourself with the insurance. So if you want to say that our products affected in one way or the other, you know that there's at least an insurance policy to cover you up. But for 9 years today, we have had positive results and nobody has complained. The products are organic, they are natural, they don't have any side effects. The only law is drink plenty of water so that the products can work well. That is it. And I encourage that you include a wellness lifestyle, exercise a little, because in America, we are used to our cars. We jump into the car, we go out, we come back in the car. You want to go somewhere which is just 2 minutes away from your house, you jump into your car, you drive there and come back. We really don't have the time to do. So you have to create extra time to exercise. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, you have to do that. You have to watch what you eat. Don't pick fast food here and there, because they have told us in phytoscience and studies, research has shown that the fast food, chemicals and everything, all of that is not good for your system. The sugar, the sodium, the level of sugar and all of that, the fat, everything is not good for you, because the purpose or the goal behind those who are producing those fast food is for them to meet their demands and for their economic benefits. Your health was not included in their menu, or when they were planning their menu, they were not thinking about how healthy it was for you. They were thinking about who is going to buy and how they're going to meet up with their financial engagements. That's what they're thinking about. So you have to think about you. You have your life to handle. You have to do everything to make sure that while I take this product, I stay healthy. In this world of today, if you don't do something extraordinary, you are definitely going to live from that 75% to the 20% as times go by, because those things accumulate in your system, and that's how your system deteriorates on a daily basis. So that is it. So phytoscience, that is phytoscience. So I already said everything about phytoscience. Our leaders, they are in Malaysia. The founders of our products is no other than the CEO, Dr. Fred Zuli, who is a highly renowned researcher, and he's CEO of Mibel Biochemistry. And Mibel Bio, he's working with a group of 86,000 workers. So it is a gigantic industry that has been in existence for over 20 years. 20 years of experience put into this product that we are taking today can never be underestimated. And our company, Phytoscience, is just a distribution company. We don't have anything to do with the production. But we have signed a contract, let me say so, with the production house, the original production house, Dr. Fred Sully and Mibel Biochemistry, to be the distributors and the sole distributors of plant stem cells. So we are only distributing. And because we are distributing, we were lucky to have our founder, who was somebody who has had over 20 years of experience in this field. And he decided to distribute it through direct sales. He decided to distribute it through direct sales, and is getting it to us cheaper through direct sales, because we have eliminated all the expenditures that go through the process of a normal sale process until it comes to the consumer. Now it leads directly from the manufacturer to the distributors and to the consumers. And we are benefiting from that experience up till today. Our co-founder, Sri Elatan, is there to give us the support that we need on a daily basis. She gives us the support. You can get to her any day, anytime. Call her any day, anytime. She's going to tell you something about, she's going to support you with whatever your question is. And you see, they keep coming out with new things, trying to better the lives of those who have actually accepted to do the distribution, because they have a goal of impacting lives, trying to make sure that people can attain health. That is their goal. And they also want to impact you financially, because they realize that poverty also is a problem in the world. So instead of taking it to some organization, big company, where you must go through an application to become a worker in that company, and with all of that favoritism, and most of us will be unemployed, they're doing direct sales, creating opportunities for everybody. Anybody can do this business. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, your level of education, your age. There is nothing, there is no limitation. The only limitation is you. What do you believe? Can you do it? That is it. And so that is what they are doing. And we have our CEO, who is there, Willito, who does everything, who works relentlessly 24/7 to make sure that all of us who are taking products are doing good, and those of us who are distributing are also doing fine. Because when you are healthy and you don't have money, nothing works. Poverty is a curse, like some people say. But you know that a lazy man is going to tell you that money is the root to all evil. To me, I always think that that's a lazy man's excuse, because without money, you can't function. There is not one thing on earth that you can do without money. Nothing. If you need to live in a house, you need to pay. You need to eat, you need to pay. You need electricity, you pay for it. You need water, you pay. You sick, you want medications, you pay. You need to dress, you pay. Whatever you want to do, you need money. So they came out, this wonderful crew, the three people came out with this wonderful platform, which today is giving us everything that we need. We need time, we need money, we need health. This platform gives you time, money, and health, because it gives you time to work from the comfort of your home at your convenience and work perfectly well. Build a multi-billion industry that clocking in and clocking out over the next 30 years is not going to give you. But if you invest 2 or 3 years of your life, your active life, in building this industry, you are guaranteed financial freedom. So while building, you have time to spend with your family, you have time to take care of yourself and rest, you have time to do your own things. You don't have to be up at 6 o'clock and you only go back to bed at 12 midnight, at 1 a.m. By 6 o'clock, you're up, you are running up and down the city, and you don't even take time to take products to improve your health. Because while you are working as strong as you are killing those cells and damaging your system. By the time you get to 50, to stand up is a problem. So this company gives you time, it gives you money, it gives you health. If you don't have time, means that you are dead. You don't have time, you don't have a life. When you work 24/7, you're breaking down your system, you're destroying your system and everything. If you have health, you have everything. If you have health and you have money and you have time, you are complete and you are on a journey to financial freedom. This company offers all that to you. So the company also has our magnificent products that we have heard, because I've already talked about how the products help people and how it can also help you. If it change A's life, it can change your life. So I'm just gonna share my screen and let's go through the products quickly. And I'm gonna give the floor to one of our members to tell us about a particular diagnosis and how, or disease, and how our products can help. So I'm going to share my screen. You're going to give me 2 minutes to share my screen, and we'll move on. Okay. I've been so busy, but I guess I'm still. So I know you can see my screen now. I know you can see my screen. So this is my screen. Phytoscience USA, presented by me, Lilian Tarke. That is my name. For those who have not met me before, that is my name, Lilian Tarke. Our company is Double Value, Double Income. And Lilian Tarke is a lawyer by profession and an independent business entrepreneur. I do this business not only part-time, but full-time. I'm independent business entrepreneur. So that is the presenter. And I'm going to move down. This is why phytoscience. I talked about this graph a long time ago, and some people were probably wondering because they have not seen this before, and they were wondering what I'm talking about, 20% and 70%. They were not understanding what I'm talking about. So this is why phytoscience. We are giving you a reason why you should take phytoscience, why you should consume our products. You know, so the reason why we need phytoscience is because of the kind of food that we eat. We know that most of the food that we eat today is chemicalized. From the production to the manufacturer to the distribution, all of them pass through a process, and those processes are very detrimental. They destroy all the nutrients that are supposed to be found in the food that we finally consume at the end result. The one that gets to the consumer has been so much it has been so much processed that it has killed the nutrients along the line, and we just eat. What we are eating is of no nutritional value to us. It only helps to fuel us and to keep us not to die of hunger. So phytoscience is because of the conditions in which we live in, you know, from the production, you know, we go to manufacturer from the farms, you see that because the soils have been depleted, industrialized farmers turn to use fertilizers or chemicals to grow those products so that the products can grow within a short possible time to meet the growing demand of the population and fight hunger. So they are doing industrialization to fight hunger and meet their economic demands. They don't care about how healthy the food is. Because if they want to emphasize on healthy food, believe you me, the world's population will be starving. So you have to take care of you. The modern day health challenges. There are so many health challenges that come up today because of the lifestyle that we're living in. The air that we breathe is polluted because of this industrialization. The water that we drink is chemicalized because they have to process the water and purify it with chemicals for us to be able to drink. And they say water is life. So the more water you drink, the more chemicals you get into your system. The food that you eat, I just talked about it, how it is processed. Today we have our modern day gadgets, and some of us, like even me, cannot go for an hour without our phones. If you go for an hour without a phone, it seems as if the world is coming to an end. All of those, the radiation from these modern day gadgets kills our cells, destroys our cells, and creates a fertile environment for diseases to function. So, and when you get to that point where you have so much consumed, the kind of food, some of us drink, some of us are alcoholic, some of us take drugs, all of those things we lack exercise, all of those things, they go to destroy the system. And when they destroy the system and you start feeling a pain, which is a symptom that something is not right in the system, the next place you're going to go to is to the hospital, because the doctors are specialized in diagnosing signs and symptoms and giving you medications to treat those symptoms, those signs and symptoms. So you go to the hospital and you tell the doctor about what you are feeling and how you are feeling. The doctor, who has been trained to do diagnosis, looks at the signs and symptoms and knows that, okay, if this person has this sign and symptoms, it's an indication that this thing is not right. So I have to give something to help subdue these signs and symptoms. So you go to the hospital and they give you modern day medications. Modern day medications, when you pick up a medication, you read behind the medication and look at the side effects. You realize that the side effects are more grievous than what you are actually treating. So when you start taking those medications, they go in and cause problems with 1 or 2 organs or 2, 3 more organs. And the more it destroys the organ, the more medications they add, and the more chemicals you take into the system, and the more your system is destroyed. And you finally find yourself on a bedridden, taking 25 tablets in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. And all of these products that you take, the medicines that you take, they are toxin to the system because they are chemicals. So when you consider this lifestyle, you realize that the world's population has been seriously affected by our modern day lifestyle. So World Health Organization did a survey and told us that the World Health Organization, I don't know if you can see my screen, it did a survey and it tells us that it came out with this beautiful graph that you can see in front of me here. So according to World Health Organization survey, only 5% of the world's population is healthy. Just 5% of the world's population is healthy. It means that only 5% of the world's population is free from any kind of sickness and are on no medications. And when you come to the middle, you're going to see 75%, they call it sub-health. You're going to see 75% of the population that is on medication. Dizziness, frequent irritation, frequent urination, fatigue, poor mental focus, weakness, tension, agitation, memory problem, blurry vision, lots of dreams, feel depressed, sweating, lack of concentration, chest tightness, lack of interest to sex, abdominal blood pressure and heart pulse, irregular menstruation, stuffy urination, stuffy nose and allergy, abdominal distension, decreased ability to digest, heart palpitation, loss of appetite, impotence, facial paralysis, constipation, wheezing, headache, tiredness, and eye problems, strain, coldness. Those are the things that all of us, most of us seated here, by the time you finish talking to somebody, you will hear that person complain about 1 or 2 of these things. World Health Organization tells us that 75% of the world's population find themselves in this category, and they are all on one kind of medication or the other. And that's where we find ourselves. So what do we do to take ourselves out of this 75% to the 5% healthy people? Is what the lifestyle that we are going to adapt with phytoscience. And it tells us that 20% of the world's population has been attained with diseases. Here, phytoscience is still active because despite the fact that you have been attained with diseases, Phytoscience is able to give you help and relief. It's able to take you from that stage of diseases into the 75%, which is that rate where you can still go about your daily activities. You can still be held, you cannot be held bedbound. You don't need somebody to carry you here and take you there. You are able to go about your daily activities. So phytoscience, you depend what you are going to do with what we are presenting to you is going to decide where you find yourself on this graph that is placed before you today. How you are going to consider the information that is being disseminated to you today is going to decide where you find yourself. Do you want to find yourself? Do you want to remain in the 20% if you have already been attained? Do you want to remain in the 75% where your health is a challenge, but you still go about your daily activities and ingesting more chemicals? Or do you want to find yourself in the 5%? It is all depending on you, because we have given you everything, and your answer is going to be what is going to determine, because it is only you and you alone that can determine that. So do you want to live from diseases 20% to at least 75% where you start feeling better and are able to go about your daily activities within 6 months? And do you want to continue taking your product so that you can gradually move from that 75% into the 5%? Phytoscience is capable of giving you that. But phytoscience, which is in cellular therapy, is capable of restoring your health, because it is going to rebuild all the damaged cells in your system. That cellular therapy is a process which is going to take at least 6 months to do a complete rebuilding for those who find themselves in the 75%. And for those who have already been attained with diseases, it can take you up to a year for you to start feeling a sense of wellness. But all you need to do is that, believe you me, in the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 1 month, now you put yourself in our product, be it you are in that state of a disease or in the sub-health quadrant, you are going to start noticing significant results. So that is the reason why you need stem cell products, why you need phytoscience. And I'm encouraging you, if you are not there yet, if you have not started taking these products, I'm encouraging you to start with immediate effect. Because if you are not yet sick, believe you me, there is something in the system that needs to be repaired. Because if the cells, because of the lifestyle that we are living, our stem cells have been so broken down that they don't have the ability to reproduce and replicate the cells of the different organs of the body. And because of that, because the stem cells are limited and they don't have that ability to do that, and those stem cells and the cells of the organs have been destroyed, they are going to continue deteriorating, and then it moves to the tissue, and then it gets to the organs, and then you start feeling a pain. By the time you start feeling a pain, this process has taken 3-4 years, and your system, you have been sick for that period of time, but because you did not have a symptom, you were unable to know it, and you were unable to go see a doctor. But if you start taking the products today, I guarantee you that those things that are in the system, the cells that are dead in the system, will be revived with our cellular therapy. It is going to rebuild those cells on all the organs, and it's going to take time. So you have to understand that it is a process. It is not a magic spell, and it's going to take time for you to get to a state of wellness, complete wellness. It's going to even get you years to get to a state of complete wellness. But you have to understand that what you do with the information that you get from here today is going to determine how your health is going to be seen, how your health is going to be in the next 1, 2, 3 years from now. And because of that, the company, because of all of these complications, the company has taken studies in all of that, and the company came out with this wonderful product. Our wonderful product, our IIQ, is our new product in the market, and the product has been proven to be effective. So this product is recommended for everybody if you're 35 and above, because as we grow older, as the stem cells die, that's how all the cells of the system get damaged and are not repaired. Likewise, the cells of the brain cells. The brain cells themselves, they also get damaged. And because the stem cells are not able to reproduce and replicate those cells, the brain continues to deteriorate gradually, and it gets to a stage where you cannot even remember your name. You cannot remember your daughter. You see her, but you don't even know that she's your daughter. And you don't remember anything. But with our IIQ can help you through that process. It helps to slow down the damage of brain cells. It helps with stress. It helps with anxiety. And it also helps with eye problems. So if you're also having eye problems, this is the product for you, because it's going to help you bring you out of that situation where you have been. So this product is recommended for everybody. It is recommended for everybody. So get your IIQ to help slow down the damage of brain cells, to help with anxiety problems. We work on a daily basis in America. America itself is just stress, and then the way we run up and down, and then the challenges that we have to handle back at home. We have family issues here and there. A combination of all of that keeps you stressed. But with phytoscience, and stress is the highest killer disease, phytoscience is gonna help you with relief stress. And that is our IIQ. So do not hesitate to get IIQ. This is our crystal cell. Our crystal cell is the origin of stem cells. It is the origin of stem cells. So our plant stem cells is our crystal cell. The company had the original version, which was a double stem cell. And this double stem cell, the company considers it the same product as crystal cell because they have the same ingredients. The only difference is that the crystal cell has an additional ingredient, which is the crystal tomato, which is not found in the double stem cell. And that crystal tomato helps with inflammation, with skin lightening. And that is why if you are on double stem cell, you are recommended to at least take crystal cell to complement it. But if you are on crystal cell, you don't need double stem cell, because while double stem cell is made up of apple and grape stem cells, crystal cell is made up of apple, grape, and crystal tomato stem cells. So this is our origin product. It helps to rebuild. This is the product that goes to rebuild, to stimulate your stem cells. It goes to reactivate your stem cells, to give your stem cells the ability to function at 100% instead of 35%. So it goes and reactivates your stem cells so that your stem cells can start reproducing naturally the number of stem cells, the millions of stem cells that they're supposed to produce on a daily basis to be able to meet the challenges that are found in the body, like rebuilding the cells of all the different organs of the body, which needs to be rebuilt. So our crystal cell helps with cell rejuvenation, like I just said. It speeds up the recovery process. Yes, because with phytoscience, we consider that the only disease is cell malfunctioning, because quote, one thing that is wrong with you is because the cells are malfunctioning in that part of the body or in the part of the organ. So if you can rectify or you can rebuild the damaged cells in that organ, the organ is going to start functioning normally. So it gradually speeds up the healing process. It prevents premature aging. The reason why we age is because our cells die, they old and they die, they fade out and they die, and it is reflected on you. But when you constantly renew your cells and rebuild your cells, you are not only going to feel younger inwardly, outwardly, you're going to look younger than your age. So it prevents premature aging. It helps with skin lightening and pigmentation control. Our next product is our Snowfie Ford. Our Snowfie Ford is a product that has been carefully researched because of the kind of food that we ingest on a daily basis, because of the water, the medication, and the lifestyle, which are made up of chemicals. And when we get those chemicals into the system, the chemicals go into the system and destroy our cells and create a fertile environment for diseases. So this product was carefully crafted to handle that. So our Snowfie Ford acts as our detox. It detoxes the system. When we talk about detoxing the system, we mean cleansing your blood, flushing out those chemicals that we ingest on a daily basis from your system. That is what our Snowfie does. And it helps when it does, it helps with stomach problems, it fights aging, it helps with skin issue, it releases depression, it helps with weight loss, and it is an antioxidant. If you are taking this product for just for cleansing, that you're not yet sick, and you're doing a maintenance of at least 3 months to make sure that your system is waxing strong and you're rebuilding the cells in your system that need to be rebuilt, you're going to take our phytoscience, our Snowfie Ford just once a day. You put it in a glass of water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, you drink. But if you are already fighting a disease or you are working on your weight loss, you're going to take 2 a day. You're going to take Snowfie Ford first thing in the morning, and you're going to take it last thing in the evening before you go to bed. Our Snowfie product is made up of the the mulberry, snow argia, and wheatgrass. So that is the combination. Our wheatgrass, our mulberry leaf and extract, and our snow argia. These are all natural plant-based products. So you can take them and you're not going to have any problem. Our actual plus is nutrition to the body, a supplement to the body. The body needs supplementation. Why? Because the food that we are eating today is void of nutrients. The processing, the production, the processing, the handling, the delivery, the preparation of the food that we eat, all of that process has so much affected that it has killed or destroyed all the nutrients that are found in the food, and we just eating because we are eating to feed ourselves. We're not healthy. And the only way for us to be able to get these nutrients that the body needs to function on a daily basis is by ingestion. And we are going to be, phytoscience came out with this product, which is mesmerizing. It works magic. It helps you to get all the nutrients that you need on a daily basis to function right. And if your body has all the nutrients it needs, your body is going to be balanced and it's going to function healthy. It's going to improve your immune system. So this product is made up of 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices, all combined in this little bottle. So it helps with regeneration of body cells, and it also helps with boosting the immune system. So if you are already sick, you're going to be taking, if you have already been attained with diseases, you're going to be taking 15 drops, 10 drops in the morning, 10 drops in the afternoon, 10 drops in the evening. But if it is serious, we recommend that you take 15 drops in the morning, 15 drops in the afternoon, 15 drops in the evening for at least the first 3 months before you go down to 10 drops in the morning, 10 drops in the afternoon, and 10 drops in the evening. If you're on maintenance, you're going to take 5 drops in the morning, 5 drops in the afternoon, and 5 drops in the evening. That you can drop in a glass of water and you drink. So remember to drink plenty of water as you consume our phytoscience product, and also to watch what you eat, what you do, so that you can have complete results and find yourself in a state of complete wellness. So we have finished with our health products. And this one is our beauty pack. This is a beauty pack that is miraculous. We call it Miracle Intense, but the Miracle Intense is indeed a miracle because of the things that the Miracle Intense does. These products they are all made of natural, organic products. The apple, the grape, and the snow aja. They are all ingredients that are used to fabricate the triple stem cells or our Miracle Intense. So our Miracle Intense is used for the outer body, which is used for the beauty. It reduces spots, it reduces wrinkles, it moists and supples the skin. It is an anti-free radical, it is anti-aging, and it enhances skin vitality. This particular product has a lot of advantages or a lot of uses. For burns, if you burn yourself, do not hesitate to spray a Miracle Intense. Reason why we recommend that every household has a Miracle Intense in the kitchen, in the room, in your handbag, women, because this product is very, very, very timely and very useful. If you burn yourself and you spray Miracle Intense there, that's the end of the story. You will never see the swollen and the water coming out. No, it's just going to dry off and there is going to be no scar on your body. In a short period of time, nobody is going to believe that you burnt yourself. So it's a powerful product. If you have tooth problem, please spray our Miracle Intense on your tooth. Morning, afternoon, and evening. Morning, after 2-3 days down the lane, they will tell you that you had a tooth problem. You're not going to believe the pain would have totally disappeared. If you have mouth odor, spray it in your mouth, morning, afternoon, evening. Spray it under your throat, morning, afternoon, evening, and you are going to eliminate the mouth odor. If you have rashes on your body, this product is perfect for you. Those people who shave and they have rashes on their hair or on their chin, this product, you just need to spray in morning, afternoon, evening, it's going to disappear. If you are suffering from hair loss, and those of us women who are losing our hair, we call it bamba, or some of the men who are going bald, this product is for you. Use this product and you will be able to have fabulous results. So do not hesitate. If you have somebody who is having a cold or a child who is having a cold and is congested, just spray the Miracle Intense in their nostrils and see what happens after 5 minutes. The mucus is going to come out, and that child is going to be relieved. You, an adult, is also going to help you the same way. So it's a powerful product. It is natural, it's organic. There is no overdose. Put it in your handbag, have it timely. And we have our triple stem cell, which is the H2O. Our H2O moisturizer is also for the skin. It helps to reduce spots. It helps to reduce wrinkles. It moists and supples the skin. It is an anti-free radical. It is anti-aging and it enhances skin vitality. So women, men, this is a product for you. You have to take care of this body that God gave you so that you should look good, because when he sees you looking good, he smiles at the work of his hands. We have to take care of that body. These products, you need them. This H2O is a powerful product. It doesn't matter what problem you have with your skin, use our H2O and you're going to see the results. And that is it about our products. Our company does not have so many products, but our company has very, very effective products. When you are recommending these products, do not blink. Do not blink, because you are going to be amazed at the results that you're going to get from the people who are consuming. They're going to call you on a daily basis and they're going to tell you about things that you have not believed. So you have to do that. Do not hesitate. And I'm going to go to some testimonies. I came out with some testimonies. I like to take us back so that we do testimonies of people that we actually know, because some people think that when you do testimony, they think that you're just putting things up there. Every testimony that you see in phytoscience is a reality. It has not been tampered with. This is a sickle cell patient from Cameroon, healed after 3 months of taking crystal cell, double stem cell, snow field, Actual Plus, and Miracle Intense. This patient had this wound, and this one had been there for over 2 years, and they have been going to the hospitals and they have not had any results. You can see here that barely, I think this is 2 weeks into taking our phytoscience products. You can see the results here. And this is, I think, 1 month into taking the products. You can see how this leg has been restored. It is not completely cured, but that it has been restored. You can see it here. And today, after 3 months, this is, after 3 months, this is the guy here. You can see him here. So this is one of our leaders. She's right here on the platform. That's why I like to bring a picture. I like to do testimonies that are right at close to home. She's right here with us. And this is the patient when she first met the patient, when he had not started taking medication. You look at him there, you're going to see that he is a patient. And you see he's putting on bedding slippers because of the wound. There is no way he can put on shoes. This is him 3 months after. This is the guy. Let me enlarge this one so you can see. You see him here? This is him here when he had not started the products. You see, he's putting on slippers. This was the launching in Cameroon. That is how he was. And today, this is the guy here. Today, you see him here. Does he look like the same person to you? Look at this person here and look at this person here. This is him today. Look at the shoes that he's putting on socks and shoe. That is a state of complete wellness. This guy was, you see this towel on his neck? He had this towel on his neck because speed, I don't know how they call it, saliva or whatever kept coming out from his mouth. So everywhere he went, he had this towel. So he had to be wiping and wiping as it's coming out and wiping. And sometimes he's bleeding without even knowing that he's bleeding from his gums. He's bleeding and he's wiping and wiping. This is him here seated today. He doesn't need the towel no more. All of that has come to a stop. And he's barely 3 months into taking his medications. He is still on our products and we are taking him to a state of complete wellness. So that is the power of phytoscience. This is a picture close to home. You don't have to doubt it because the people you know. So that's the power of stem cells and 3 months into treatment. So this is our next testimony. This is also a cancer patient from Cameroon. It is also one of us in Cameroon. This is the sister to a reverend father in Cameroon. When they were taught, when one of our leaders, Leader Germaine, heard about this patient, she actually went down to do a presentation to the brother who is a reverend father, and she assured the father that the products were going to help the sister. So they took these products and they started administering this product to this lady. You can see her pictures here. You can see the cancer. You see her breast. This breast was scheduled for amputation. You can see it here. This is the same lady here. She did not go for any surgery. They did not cut off her breast. They did not do anything. She didn't go for chemo. This is 6 months after taking phytoscience products. She took Cystoscopy, Snowfi Ford, double stem cells, and Actual Plus. 6 months after taking our products, you can see her. I like testimonies from home because they are real testimonies. So you can know that the testimonies are close to home, and you can also believe that if these products can work magic for these people, it can also work for you. The ball is in your court. What you do with phytoscience products determines how you are going to be faring in the next 2-3 years. And this is from Zambia. This is a leg that was scheduled for amputation. You can see it. The leg is a testimony for diabetes. So it's a leg that was, you could see that leg, the leg was rotten, you know. This leg was scheduled for amputation. There was nothing else they could do. The doctors had tried their best and there was nothing they could do about it. But fortunately, they heard about phytoscience. They decided to give phytoscience a try. And believe you me, they only took crystal cell. That was what they could afford. And they only took crystal cell. And you can see this leg 3 months after treatment. She took a sachet of crystal cell in the morning, pour it under her tongue, allow it to dissolve, and drink plenty of water, and did the same thing in the afternoon. That is in the evening around 4 or 5, she did the same thing. And for 3 months, you could see that this leg has been restored. We don't have the latest picture now, but we're gonna have the latest picture and we'll be distributing. But you can see the wonders that phytoscience has done to this leg. The leg has not been amputated. This lady, her leg has been restored and she can move around once more, something that she had once forgotten. The pain that she was undergoing is gone and her health has been restored. So our products do work. If you make up your mind to take your products to change your life and to tell others to impact their lives, it's gonna bring joy to you. It's gonna bring a sense of satisfaction to you that you have at least a purpose for your life on earth and you have impacted so many lives and put smiles on their faces, because what you have done or what you're gonna be doing can never be measured in monetary level, because you can have all the money in your bank, but you cannot buy health. You cannot buy health, but we can work with our natural organic plant-based products to restore health, and they start calling you doctor, 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 thank you. And this is how it looks like when you must have done what you are supposed to do. That's the feeling you get for impacting lives. That's the feeling I get for impacting lives. You can see it all over me. It doesn't need to be said. So partner with me on this amazing journey. And thank you for being a part of this presentation. I hope I impacted your life this evening. If so, please do well to impact others so we can achieve our goal, health for all, by the year 2031. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. And I'm gonna pass over the floor. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and I'm gonna pass over the floor to one of our members who is gonna do a brief presentation about a particular disease or illness and how phytoscience products work. So I'm gonna make her a co-host and the floor will be hers. So give me a few minutes. I'm trying to find her here. I'm trying. Okay. So Aunt Phyllis, I made you a co-host. So the floor is yours. We are listening. Please do unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening again, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah. I'm presenting to you tonight again about the signs and symptoms and the benefits of phytoscience with urinary tract infections, which is commonly called UTI. The urinary system is responsible for excreting waste material, excess salt, and water out of your body. It includes kidney, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. If an infection occurs in any part of the urinary tract, it is termed as UTI. Urinary tract infections are commonly experienced by millions worldwide. Women are most affected by UTI. In extreme cases, the infection may spread to the kidney. Bacterial and fungal infection are the most common case of UTI. With prompt treatment, these infections are easy to resolve. Having a sudden and persistent urge to urinate is a common symptom of UTI. Urinary urgency is a sudden feeling of the desire to urinate. It is not controllable and occurs due to the sudden contraction of the bladder muscular wall. Urinary tract infections often result in involuntary muscle spasm in the bladder. The exact cause of these spasms is unclear. However, these spasms and contractions cause a sudden or persistent urge to urinate. Burning urination is also one of the most common symptoms experienced by people having a urinary tract infection. UTI causes frequent involuntary bladder contraction, making you urinate more. This results in the irritation and inflammation of the urinary tract. Thus, when urine passes through it, you feel burning pain. Frequent urination in small amount may indicate a urinary tract infections. UTI is problematic, especially when you have a busy schedule, because you have to urinate after every few minutes, yet remain uncomfortable. This is because despite visiting the bathroom again and again, you're unable to empty your bladder fully. Urinary tract infection causes inflammation and swelling. This narrows down the ducts and limits urine flow. If should in case you suspect a urinary tract infection, keep an eye on your urinary color and form. The white blood cells present in the body help to fight against the infection in the infectious materials and are accumulated as pus. So cloudy urine indicates pus discharge due to the infection. This condition is known as pyuria and indicate complicated UTI or sepsis. It is more common in women more than men. People having UTI also report having red or pink urine. The red or pink indicate the presence of blood in the urine. It occurs because the bacteria causing urinary tract infection inflames and irritates the surrounding cells and cause the microvasculature to get damaged. Smelly urine in urinary tract infections occurs mainly due to a buildup of bacteria. During infections, the bacteria release certain gases like hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. These gases are the main culprit behind odor formation. When the urine passes from the infected urinary tract, it picks the odor up, resulting in foul-smelling urination. Even though urine has an ammonia-like smells of its own, UTI makes it smells more pungent. UTI are responsible for causing pelvic pain, most commonly in women. If you develop a urinary tract infection, you may experience pain and discomfort in the middle area of the pelvis and around the pubic bone. Inflammation and irritation of the urinary tract are the main culprit behind pelvic pain. Besides pelvic pain, UTI can also cause rectal discomfort. This pain is more common in men having a urinary tract infection. Our body fights off foreign infectious particles in a unique way by raising its temperature. Therefore, when you experience a urinary tract infection, you may experience a fever with chills. High-grade fevers usually occur due to the infection of the upper urinary tract that involves the kidney. Some other signs involved with the upper urinary tract includes nausea and vomiting. Our body can resolve mild and uncomplicated urinary tract infections on its own without any medication. However, you should consult your doctor for a proper diagnosis and treatment plan. UTI are diagnosed by performing urine tests or urinalysis. With this test, the doctor takes your urine sample and look for evidence of infection, like white blood cells or bacteria. Besides this, the presence of nitrate in urine or a positive leukocyte esterase. Positive leukocyte esterase test supports UTI diagnosis. Another method used by medical professionals is a dipstick test. Though this test saves time and requires only a few minutes, its accuracy may vary depending on its standard. Therefore, experts recommend urinalysis. Depending on the symptoms, women require a pelvic examination, as some pelvic infection can mimic a urinary tract infection. Males usually go through a prostate examination. Sometimes an imaging test may also be advised. This is because recurrent urinary tract infection may occur due to some underlying diseases like kidney stones. An ultrasound is used to evaluate the kidney and bladder. X-ray with contrast dye may be used to reveal abnormalities in the urinary tract. In some cases, cystoscopy is used. It involves inserting a thin and flexible tube with tiny camera through the urethra to examine the cause of infection in the urinary bladder. Once the cause and type of infection have been diagnosed, your doctor derives treatment plans according to your symptoms. The treatment method is usually the same for both simple and complicated UTI in both cases. Antibiotics are prescribed. However, the type of antibiotic doses and duration depends upon individual symptoms and circumstances. Your healthcare provider carefully chooses your medication depending on your conditions and the type of organism that caused the infection. If you get a urinary tract infection, some simple tips and tricks may help you ease the process. Stay hydrated is one of them. Studies reveal that drinking water and staying well hydrated help lower the number of bacteria and reduces further UTI risk. Avoiding food items and drinks that irritates the bladder can also be helpful. These items include coffee, carbonated sodas, and alcohol. For pain and discomfort, you can try using a warm water bottle for comfort. Try avoiding harsh cleanser and scented soaps, and make sure to follow good hygiene. With timely treatment, accurate medications, and these simple yet effective tricks, you will be better soon. So for this reason, I introduce to you our PhytoSense products, which is the Snowfield Fort. It's the green food supplement, the longevity supplement, which can aid in the curing of urinary tract infection. All its properties are for the benefit of healing the damaged cells in the kidney, the bladder, the urethra, and the ureter. The white blood cells is there to fight the disease. The Snowfield Fort is rebuilding these cells. Although the white blood cells is considered the bad cells, we cannot do without them too. They all play their part to let us have a good functioning system. When we use our Snowfield Fort, it helps these cells to function. It flushes all these chemicals from the kidney and from the bladder. The tips tells us to drink a lot of water. You consume the Snowfield Fort in the morning in 500 ml of water, and throughout the day, drink a lot of water. In the evening, you consume another sachet in the same amount of water, and continuing with that intake daily, you will be amazed at the result that you will receive. These drugs that are recommended for the curing of these diseases only suppress one sickness and create 5 others. Let us look more carefully at our lifestyle and make that change. Whether we want a better, healthier system or we want to stuff ourselves with these unhealthy medicine, Snowfield Fort is natural, made from plant stem cells, which carry no side effect. If there is anyone who is listening who has had this problem or knows of anyone with this problem, do not hesitate. I recommend Snowfield Fort. Just give it a try. And that goes for the men also who suffers from prostate. Please try Snowfield Fort. You'll come right back on this platform and give your testimonies. And don't forget to add the Crystal Cell and the Actual Plus. These 3 products, they have to work with each other because each one is helping each one. They are cells builders, repairers, and boosters. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please let us clap for her. Reactions. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. So you heard, if you are you know somebody who is suffering from urinary tract infection, Snowfield Fort is the answer.
Yeah.
Anybody who is suffering from urinary tract infection, Snowfield Fort is the answer. Snowfield Fort is going to cleanse the system, purify the system, and flush out whatever that is causing the problem. So do not hesitate. Thank you, Aunt Phyllis, for that wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
And she also talked about men who are suffering from prostate cancer. Snowfield Fort also is recommended, but do not forget to add Crystal Cell and Actual Plus because the products work hand in hand. And after you consume it, you are surely going to come back to this platform and give a testimony like others have given testimonies. So we want to thank you so much this evening for spending time. If you are a member, please, and you have a question, just keep the question for Monday. In our Monday training, that is where we learn and we train and we ask questions. I'll be able to answer your questions. So I want to thank you all for spending this evening with us. And I want to encourage you to take your products judiciously. I want you to be a product of the product. And I also want you to be a testimony of the product so that you can touch as many lives as possible. So So please, can you also appreciate me for my presentation before we close?
Wonderful. Esther, you are wonderful. You are wonderful. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you
Armstrong,
so
my
much.
products have arrived.
Mr. Armstrong,
I'm in bed. Oh.
how many products am I owing you? You're doing okay? Thank you. We are welcome this evening.
I'm in bed.
You're still in bed?
Yeah, because he has not had his treatment.
No, he has products. He has products. I always make sure that at least he has something.
So the other ones have arrived. Can I?
No, they'll be arriving anytime soon. As soon as they arrive, I'll call you.
Okay.
Or I'll bring them over. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, because the other ones are almost finished, and
No,
I'm in bed. I said I was in bed. I didn't say I was better.
But
you'll be better and you'll be well.
You are fine. It's in the psychology, you're fine. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your
happy.
time. So I'm looking forward to more leaders to prepare for this presentation. I need more leaders to come up and add to their presentation. Medical staff that are on our team, please prepare something. I don't know all of them, but at least I know some. I know Mama Beta, I know Judith, I don't know, and Phyllis has just done it. I don't know if there's any other medical staff. Please prepare something so that you can also present to boost. I know another staff, an expert in our field. Leader Serangwangwa, please. You also have to prepare your own presentation so that you can also present every Wednesday, please. I will also need one person to do the presentation with me like Leader Phyllis just did, so that we can start attacking those diseases gradually and letting people to understand that if you have somebody who is suffering from this is what they're gonna take. This is what you recommend. If you have somebody who has this is what we recommend. And so when we work together, we can only do a better job. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let us unmute ourselves. Let us unmute.
Before you go.
Yes.
Before you go, please. I want to know if there's another platform that we could know ourselves, and then or only on Wednesdays. Is there any platform that you can create so that we can know ourselves better? Because it seems the products are not so many, just as some other natural products are, which
your line.
I think this is the upcoming. Yeah. Okay. So I want us to see, or if I can give my number to you, you call. I see how we can do, because I need by next week or the days ahead, I will want to fully engage and start to taking my dogs. So that's what I want to know, if there's another platform that you can recommend special medications, or when you register, would they give all these drugs that you've just mentioned, these products that you just mentioned, or a few?
Now, when you are recommending, when you want to put in your order, if you're on, or if the person who recommended you cannot give you adequate information, just call me. I'll be able to advise you on what products to take. But we have a platform on Monday, 7 p.m., every Monday, 7 p.m., where leaders, those who really want to do the business or who want to understand more detailedly about how the products do work, they join us on Monday for that. I don't want to call it presentation, for that training. But you can also give me a direct call or talk to me directly when you want to put in your order, so I should be able to advise you on what you need.
So meaning that if I want to get in touch with you, I have to pass through the person who brought
No,
me in here.
that's not what I said. You must not pass through the person. But if that person cannot help you, you call me directly. You don't have to pass through them.
No, what I'm saying, because I don't have your phone number. Do you have mine?
No, but are you in this group?
No.
Okay, my
Actually,
phone number. Do you have a pen?
No, don't go so far. Jerry, all your questions I can answer, please. I'm your brother.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
so
thank you.
he will answer, and if you need my phone number, he will give you, Mr. Armstrong will give you my number.
No,
okay?
no, that's okay. I think Colonel will enlighten me more.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you for this evening. Please let us unmute ourselves. Let us unmute ourselves.
Yes, this is a good night.
Yeah.
Let me put myself on seat.
Let us try to share this information. Let us try to share this information. Let us try to share this. We need to build, we need to come here on Wednesday evening, and we have 50, 100 people right here on our platform. Nothing stops us from getting that. 100 people we can. All we need to do is please don't always sit and wait for Wednesday. And because if I had sent out invitations today, probably will be 30 here. So if everybody takes it the duty to send out, you don't need an invitation from me. You already have the invitations. You can just send them out even if you cannot work on them, because sometimes I get really busy that, like today, I didn't even have time to come out with the invitations and send out. So you already have the link. Just keep inviting and keep inviting. We want to come here and see 100 people on the platform, and we know that we have started impacting lives, and we have to get there so that we know we can pat ourselves on the back that we are doing a fabulous job. If each and every one of us just does what they are supposed to do, we'll be sitting here, 100 of us, trying to just understand how we can take care of ourselves. And we are going to be an example to our community, to our families, to our colleagues, and the colleagues are going to see that in you, and they will join you eventually. So thank you. I'm seeing nobody has unmuted. I'm seeing everybody is still muted. Please, can you unmute yourself so that we can close?
No, I am unmuted.
Yes, I can see.
Now I.
Auntie Grace Modo
Yes,
is not
boy.
muted. She's not muted. I think Maya is not muted. Leader Lucy is not muted. Leader Ada is not muted. Leader Wellard is not muted. Everybody is not muted.
What? I'm muted. No, I'm unmuted.
All right. Okay. So phytoscience, we are the phytoscience, we are the So Wednesday next week, we'll be taking at least 2 testimonies from us here on the platform, because we have our testimonies. We also have to share with one another, so that they should not think that we are only bringing testimonies from Cameroon. We have been taking our products for quite a while in the US, and we have fabulous testimonies here. Though we have not put them on video, though we have not put them on video, but we have the testimonies. So next week, Wednesday, please, I need just 2 testimonies. Thank you. Phytoscience, we are the Good night, good night, good night.
Good night. Love you. Thank you.
Lydia, don't go, please.
Okay, I should not go. I sent the letter immediately to Ophelia, and I gave her all the information. So I'll call her tomorrow to find out if she contacted her already.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.